Hey YouTube, this is Rat Pact. I'm Mike.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is Frozen Bonds. So
ReZero Frozen Bonds.
yes, last time we had an OVA, it was Memory Snow, and it was really just a kind of a refresher, bring
Like
people
a
back into
filler
the world.
episode.
Yeah, and if you saw it after season 1, it was kind of also more good feelings after the ending of season 1, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was supposed to be more about Emilia, I think. Like, all I know about this, I think it's a bit about Emilia's backstory.
Oh.
But I've never seen this, so this is going to be a full reaction for me as well.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Are you guys expecting to see if we're going to be seeing her backstory?
Yes, I want to know more about how Puck became so attached and calls her his daughter.
Yes.
I want to know what exactly transpired to make her live at Roswell Mansion. I want to see that conversation.
Yeah.
Because I want to know more about Roswell.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Well, guys, we're going to get right into it real quick. Guys, if you like your time here, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And check out the description if you guys want to see our Patreon, which will take you to the next week episode faster. I think I said it in the most complicated way possible. But don't worry, you know what I mean. So we'll see you guys in the discussion.
To protect her, that is your reason for existing.
Your sole objective.
Yeah.
But you are forbidden to excessively interfere in her life.
You're reading too slowly.
Whoa.
What? What?
Is that Puck?
This anime, it's so pretty.
Yeah. Oh, monster.
There she is.
Oh, she
I
can
guess
take that
this is
easy.
what do you call it? A ma beast or something.
Yeah. Right.
Oh.
And the cold doesn't really bother her.
Right. Oh, something's inside him, tearing him apart. Oh.
Her eyes flashed a little bit. Maybe she did this?
Oh, what's happening to them?
Oh no. Bluish purple eyes. It's like it got worse with the increase of her stress.
And then she's here. Oh, this is after the party, the festival.
They've all elf ears.
Yeah.
That water's so cold.
Right?
I guess the cold doesn't affect her at all.
Right. So I think many of them existed before. And for some reason they all got frozen solid. And she's the only one left. So everyone fears her.
No.
Someone nice to her.
Oh.
Poor thing.
Puck?
確かに僕は精霊だけど、僕とゆとりを持って自堕落に過ごしても罰は当たらないと思うな。自堕落って
In what?
なんだかその響きがすごく嫌。自堕落が嫌なら怠惰を貪るとか。あ、でもその単語は僕が嫌。なんとなく。
Okay.
For some reason.
これもそろそろ新しいもの
Well,
にしても
Puck and Beetlejuice did know each other.
言わないの私の地図なんだから私が好きに名前をつけます
What the?
A fire spirit?
What the? What was that?
It says to watch over her.
That was the watch over thing?
Yeah.
So that's his wish.
Oh, she keeps having a bad dream. That's why she wakes up crying. They're coming to... Oh, okay, just people passing by.
They've got a cage though.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
And you look more evil.
Oh, they probably told that she lived out here to get them off their back.
Don't hit her face. Whoa! Oh, she's launching though. I knew she had magical power. I didn't think she was. Wow.
She a fighter.
Just get in the cage. Oh, is that the?
The snow blight.
これ以上は取り返しがつかなくなるわ。すぐにここから逃げなきゃダメなの。
Uh-oh.
So that thing, maybe it doesn't target her. Oof, he's dead.
Oh, it's red.
Oh, this one's
He
red, the
an
one.
angry snow blight.
Smash.
Oh! It was a big smash. Smash, smash. It seems to specifically be from blood.
Yeah. Now run, Leah.
Oh, it's like drains their life force.
Yeah. Oh, wow. What the heck? Oh, he had one on his face. Oh, dear.
やれやれ、ちょっと留守にしただけでこれだよ。この子がいなければ、君たちは僕に殺されていたよ。
You're forbidden. What was that one?
To like interfere or something.
Wow. Okay. Oh, here's
There it
the
is
red.
again.
Spirit.
It's like Ia.
Oh, it's melting things.
Is it here to melt the people? Is that why what's his name doesn't want it to happen yet?
Yeah. Mela Kara.
わかりにくいね。噛み砕くと。君の懸念は分かったよ。もしそれっぽいものを見かけたら手紙でも送る。僕が隠れ蓑になってれば、エミリアの存在には気づいてないはずだけど。
Yeah, let's
Good
say
thing
that
you're
out
saying
loud.
that out loud. It's nice.
I never left. I'm just standing at a respectable distance.
He's like, Psycho was here the whole time.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's a.
君がどれだけ疑惑を持ってても僕の答えは変わらない。
Won't change,
こ
huh?
の森には僕しかいないから。しつこいなあ。とっとと回れ右して、とっととお帰り、お馬さん。
Oh,
War
no.
declaration. Oh.
何でもかんでもパックにやらせて。そんなのダメよ。
But they're having a sword battle.
Oh.
Lord.
It's okay.
Snowboard.
Cool.
お願い。また力を貸してね。
Is that black venom?
Oh, is that the black stuff? It's big.
これは思った以上に大変ね。
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Unleashing her true power.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
is that? Oh, she's remembering.
That's how that happened.
Was that an Beetlejuice?
Some green hair.
Yeah, in the robe.
私みんなのおかげで
Oh!
Whoa.
Oh.
They protected her again.
Oh no, they're hurt. And they're leaving. Oh no!
Oh, they're dead.
This must be all of him, rather than the piece of him he was
Yeah.
sending to Puck.
お前の精霊に地獄を見せられた男だよ。こうして復讐する力を手に入れたのさ。
What?
Interesting. So he became.
Huh.
でもどうして私の美精霊をあの子たちを殺したの
単純明快。そうすれ
Because they
ば
could.
お前の泣き顔がお金からさ。
Right?
He's just a bully.
Yeah.
So mean. So bully.
何もしないで
失踪必至。
Unavoidable.
お前の仲間を焼いてやるよ。
What a jerk.
目的何の討伐
She's got half elf, so elves are considered humans.
Oh.
お前は魔女と同じ姿形をして魔女と同じく呪われた血に生まれた
Same blood.
私だけが森のみんなと違う
Uh,
だから私だけ目覚めたの
So she was a
あ
statue.
なたが私を殺しに来たなら知ってるでしょその森にみんなに何をしたのどうして私はみんなに嫌われるのどうして私は一人なの
俺は知らずお前は魔女ただ生きているだけで罪この世に存在するだけで罪
私を見て私の話をしてよ
俺は超低者メラクレラ審判超低執行
He's asserting his will over him. Oh.
そこまでだ見くびってもらったら困るよエミリアそりゃ見た目は向こうの方がちょっと強そうに見えるけど
Just a little.
just a bit.
向こうが愛くるしさと毛深さでは圧勝だからね
He's crawling up through it.
Yeah. It didn't have to be like this, MacLeod.
K.O.
Very talented.
エミリア
Oh.
Whoa, okay.
What's the reason for existence? To protect her.
運命なんて安っぽいものに僕もこの子も負けないよ
You will cease to be you.
僕と契約しよう
Oh.
僕は君が大切
So that's why he'll destroy the world.
と守ってあげたい君は幸せになるために生まれてきた子なんだだから僕にそのお手伝いをさせてほしい
And give him power.
Yeah. Lot of power.
Oh. He entered the real world.
だから私は魔女にはならない私はエミリアこの森で生まれてこの森で暮らすハーフエルフ
いいさ一緒
He feels understood. Oh, Oh, did he just come into the world? Can he do that?
あなたのことも忘れないわ。どうしてパック平気なの？
No.
実は何が起きるかはよくわかんない。でも大丈夫。私、パックのこと好きよ。お父さんみたいで。
And that's Winkle's her daughter.
ごめんごめん。だってそれ君に最初に言われたこと。
That's the first
What?
thing.
名前は
So tiny.
Do you make that up on the spot?
これまでもこれからも君のためだけの精霊だよ。お父さんそれってお父さんってこと？
Man, she really was a blank slate.
Yeah.
バック、私のことエミリアじゃなくて違う呼び方するって言ったもん。いや、
Aww.
わかったわ。バック。
Is the world destroyed around them or what?
Yeah, it is. It's completely annihilated.
Oh yeah. Nice.
The shockwave.
Yeah.
朝早くから皆で集まって何を強いているんだい。
I miss the way he talks. I still melting.
やっぱりダメか。
I mean, it's summer. It's gonna melt.
Yeah.
仕方ないか。溶けない雪はない。溶けない氷もないって言うし。
It's inspirational for her.
氷はない。スバルもたまにはいいこと言うよね。そう、溶けない氷はない。
Rainbow. Frozen bond.
Discussion.
Discussion.
Yeah, so that one was much more substantial in the way of plot.
Yeah.
And notes from here to there.
Oh my
to
goodness.
there.
Yeah.
I will say though, the first OVA that we saw, I think laid the groundwork for a lot more things in the next going forward than this one. So I get where people said there were teasers for season 2. There's only one thing that I caught that was a little bit of a teaser, but other than that, no, it just felt really self-contained.
Yeah.
I feel like we could have gone away from watching this a bit earlier even, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's a good spot here.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys think of that?
Really sweet and sad
Yeah.
and sweet.
Very sad backstory for poor Emilia, and kind of highlights why she's so naive.
Mm-hmm.
She lived alone in the forest since she was born out of this ice.
Mm-hmm.
So she doesn't know much about the world apart from like her small exposures.
And that everybody hates her. For
And that
some
everybody
reason.
hates her. And she didn't even know she was a half elf until in the middle of that fight.
And even then, she acts like a blank slate now, but when she was born, whatever that
Or
was,
came
she's
out of
forgotten a
ice.
lot of that too.
Yeah.
So all the building that she may have had from then may be gone by this point.
Yeah.
But just wonder how long ago was that?
Mm.
Did something happen to make her lose her memory? I feel like that would have been brought up.
Mm.
Maybe the trauma of seeing everybody frozen. Like she blanked out or something. Or that thing that happened to her and the power exploding out of her.
Well, we assume it exploded out of her.
And that-
It could have been something else.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Froze her because she was frozen too, except she was in a block, not just
Yeah, as
perfectly.
opposed to everybody else.
I did really appreciate though the eerie quiet at the start. Like there was a lot of moments where
Yeah.
just still silent
Mhm.
and just there's no noise at all. And it really kind of highlights to me why she likes Subaru.
Yeah, he's just so rambunctious.
He's a ray of sunshine.
Yeah. So frozen elves. She was in an elf village, and
Mhm.
they were all frozen.
Yeah, that's the thing. when she was in the ice block, she was in an ice block, a big block. She
Mhm.
wasn't even face standing upright.
Mhm.
Are those actually frozen people?
Right.
Because she looked like she was in a completely different scenario.
Yeah. I think she obviously she didn't remember that awakening moment, so she
Yeah.
probably thought she was like them. That
Yeah.
her frozenness was like theirs,
Mhm.
and she was the only one that woke up.
Yeah.
So she doesn't. I don't think she doesn't know what happened to them. She thinks she may have done it,
Yeah.
and she has no clue. Like if, like maybe does she even remember her past, like
No.
before all
She-
of this?
She did remember them being frozen, the other people in the village. You caught a glimpse of everybody freezing,
Yeah, there was
but she doesn't remember anything else.
I wonder if it was perhaps an emergency measure to save her, maybe.
Mm.
But also, so that Melkor guy. Well, before we get into that, they mentioned that there was a demi-human war,
Yeah.
and demi-humans lost.
Right, and then they became subservient, and they were like illegal.
Yeah.
As even
But we know that at least when Subaru's around, that
that's
demi-humans
over.
kind of live alongside humans.
Yeah.
Mhm. Or at least in the city.
At least in the city, yeah. Like there's not visual prejudice that we've seen.
I vaguely remember talk of demi-human versus human things, like not quite saying they're illegal or anything, but almost I don't know, one looking down on the other.
Mm-hmm.
I remember something like that, but I
Yeah,
can't
there
remember
was
who said it.
I know. I think I think humans look down on demi-humans, but there was a demi-human bar. Remember, Subaru walked in the first episode and they kicked him out.
Oh, that's right. And they were like demi-humans only. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, so there is still some level of segregation.
Yeah.
No, I was just gonna talk about the where we first jumped in.
Mm-hmm.
She was fighting this giant
Snowblight.
Snowblight, yeah, and it was attacking this poor family who were out in the snow, had a
Yeah.
setup there for some reason.
Went camping too far.
Yeah, maybe they were looking for those little crystal things or something.
They seem fairly valuable.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think those are the things that are on Roswell's farm, isn't it? The mines, ice blooms. No,
crystal
no.
mine?
No, the ice
It is a
blooms
crystal
and the
mines.
crystals were different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I also wonder if this guy who takes those crystals
Mm-hmm.
for food is just doing it to help her, not necessarily that they're valuable.
Like they're worthless.
Yeah, but he kind of cares for her in a way.
One that I think definitely is valuable is that one that sucked the blood out of that Ma beast.
Yeah.
That looks cool.
Yeah, that was that was cool.
Worth at least 7, maybe 8.
Yeah. Although she did spread a whole like field of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When I saw that happen, I was like, oh no, value just went down.
Just crashed the economy.
So
Yeah.
she's finding these ice blooms, but it's she's making them.
Mm-hmm.
It seems.
No, the crystals and the ice blooms are different.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What crystals?
She finds
The
these
crystals
crystals
in
in the
In
trees.
the tree.
I thought those were ice blooms.
Yeah,
No.
I'm sure someone will
because
bring it up.
the
if it
the
is.
reason I thought that was because the Melakura guy
Yeah.
was pointing out he's noticing more and more of these ice blooms, and Puck was like, oh, it's me. So I thought it was she's finding them at this place. Oh, I didn't know they were here, because maybe like in her sleep or something it happens. I don't know, maybe they're different. I don't know.
But yeah, she went to exchange them at the shop, and the guy's like, "You need new shoes?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah."
And she had a conversation. Like the whole situation just made my heart hurt. Like she goes back home, she looks forward to seeing Puck. Like he's not there, she starts to cry. She's just alone eating her little food. It's just like, oh,
So sad.
so sad.
And the people just don't. They absolutely refuse to give her a chance.
Yeah.
Like
What-
she's been around there obviously for a while since
Yeah.
they know of her,
Yeah.
and nothing's happened to them yet.
And the thing that I found weird was they were afraid of her before they knew she was the witch or looked like the witch. Because the guy was like, I'm sorry, I sent them to you. And then she reveals her face and he goes like, the witch. Like
Well, he
didn't
knew
know
her because he sees her when she comes into the shop.
Yeah, but she's never taken off her thing.
I think it might have been like a thing of this.
Just her expression?
Like her expression was not timid like it normally is.
Yeah.
Either that or they thought she was just a witch in the forest and now it's the
He's
witch.
the witch, yeah, maybe.
And also they called the witch of envy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think they've brought that up in season 1.
Season 1,
Haven't
yeah,
they?
I think so.
Melkor strip says she has the cursed blood,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
which to me doesn't necessarily mean that she is related, but it could mean that the Witch of Envy was an elf.
Mm.
That's all that could mean.
Yeah, a half elf specifically.
Specifically half elf.
And he also calls her a half demon.
Yeah,
So
do they
she's
just-
half elf, half demon. Is
No,
the other
I-
half demon, or are they
No.
calling
No,
elf demon?
No, I think
I
they're
think
calling,
they're calling
it
elves demons,
Oh.
which is a bit of
Yeah.
prejudice there.
Yeah, because we've seen actual Oni.
Yeah,
So I think he was insulting her.
yeah. I don't remember what it was. Right, this gives more leaning to my theory that Puck knew the witch before she was considered the witch, and like he was friends with her. But now in this life, like maybe Emilia is a reincarnation of the witch, but she's just like the witch before she became all angry and evil and stuff, and he just wants her to be happy now.
Yeah. Maybe yeah. So that would be an interesting theory. Then he wants to that would go with the idea of like trying to fight fate. Like if fate says that he needs or she needs to become the witch, for something turns her mind or whatever, he wants to fight that and help her live a happy life. That would be interesting.
I mean, it would explain how a third of the world got killed if the Beast of the End was with her.
Right. That's the other thing I was going to bring up, is that he's called the Beast of the End, and his appearance apparently confirms that.
Yeah,
And
and he
the
says
great
it's an old moldy name.
Yeah.
The great
Oh.
contaminant. 4 great contaminants.
Mm-hmm.
So Melkora is something completely separate. He's like
Melchior.
a nature guardian or something.
Yeah, he's a mediator.
Yeah, but he's not one of the 4. So I imagine maybe Puck, whatever he stems from, is different from whatever the other guy stems from. Like their origin is different. But they knew each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Curious.
Balance must be kept. He kept saying. And Puck was throwing off the balance. Could be throwing off the balance with its actions, and she was a contaminant that needed to be stopped.
Right, Puck in the beginning was trying to stave off this from happening. He
It
said
was like not now.
she needs more time, if possible, forever.
Yeah.
He doesn't want it to happen.
It's
So-
being what?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Was it
It was-
MacLeod, or
yeah.
is it her powers awakening?
Yeah, so I'm thinking that perhaps they have had conversations, and it's like she needs to be destroyed. Like she's just a weak kid, she's not a threat, and so he was gonna come when she became a danger, maybe. And he feels like that time's coming, and so that's why he went over to deal with her. At least I'm piecing together.
Right, Puck was apologizing that he left her alone.
Right.
So he probably knew her before she was an ice block.
Right. She keeps dreaming this same dream about Puck.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes her cry in the dream because she's crying when she wakes up.
Yeah, before she nearly died, she said, "I'm gonna die before I got to apologize."
I think she meant to the people.
To the people.
To the icy people. I think she assumed that she did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so maybe she's crying, like not tears of sadness, but like joy of being found, but she doesn't know why.
Yeah.
So she keeps crying.
Yeah.
And she never ends the dream
Yeah.
when he tells her his name.
Yeah, and Puck keeps referring to that moment as the first time they met.
Mm-hmm.
But he did say, "I'm sorry I left you alone."
Right.
Yeah.
But it could be that Puck never revealed himself to her until that moment. Like, meaning
Like they...
he was like invisibly watching over her.
Puck's to a certain extent not very reliable as well. He
Yeah.
has his own secrets that he keeps from her.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He has to.
I mean, he
leave
never told her she was
sometimes.
a half elf for a long, long time.
Right.
In fact, he still didn't tell her. She found out.
Yeah. So even then, maybe he could know more in the past, and he just telling her that's the first time they met to protect her.
Right. Right.
So he had a wish to be able to see her, and whatever he would make a deal with, made a list of stipulations that he's got to keep,
Right.
and then he broke it,
Broke the oath.
and he doesn't know what's going to happen.
Right.
Yeah. He's gonna lose himself.
Yes, can lose himself, all his memories, basically cease to exist. That hasn't happened yet, but it's like a threat looming.
The one thing I caught on there is lose all your memories, and Emilia has a memory issue, so I wonder if maybe there's some kind of connection there. Or it's something to how long has she been in that forest?
Yeah.
Like, has so much time passed that she's forgotten?
Such questions. Right, and also Puck said when he was yelling at MacLeod, he was saying, what has she done when she's not, she's done nothing wrong. When she was born, she was celebrated.
Right, they wanted her.
Yeah. So I wonder, what did the elves think about her? What did the other elves think when she was born? Because he says she was celebrated. Was she celebrated by the elves or by the spirits?
I imagine if he cares, it would be the spirits.
Right.
That they're happy. And then something went wrong. Maybe they realized which would come back. Or maybe at the time they wanted that, but then they realized, I don't know. Because Puck, the not theme of the show, but they keep bringing up the theme of what the world wants isn't what the characters want, but it doesn't necessarily say which side is good or bad. So Emilia's existence, from everything we've seen, could very well actually be a big threat, but it's not her fault.
Right.
So everything else is trying to kill her to save the world, you know?
Which is a tough position as us as the audience, because, like, okay, I see your point there, but I like this character.
Don't touch her.
Don't touch her, she's mine.
So a crazy thought I just had is, what if the world is doomed if she stays here, and so eventually she has to get isekai to Subaru's world?
Right.
That'd be cool. And then it's like starting life from zero, but it's from Emilia's perspective.
I hate that.
Just normal for her. I have no
Yeah.
idea what's going on.
People are like, why are your ears like that?
So nothing's changed.
Yeah. And then Puck also said he was happy to be needed by her. So for the first time in thousands of years since he was reborn, he said.
Right.
Yeah, and he was happy for the first time.
He was happy to be alive.
Yeah.
Because he was needed by her.
So everybody's got these weird, tragic backstories with very little information.
Very
So
little.
they've got little information about what it is.
Yeah.
But they tell the audience little as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the fire dude. So, sorry. So he's so weird. So that dude that she killed, because the Igni guy, he was killed by the flames, which is strange. The judgment, because he's a criminal. So I guess Puck had him kill him because he's a criminal. Is that what happened?
Or he just didn't know. I don't think Puck tried anything.
But Puck said, "At least know my name before you die," as if intending that I'm going to kill you. But then he never.
Because I thought I've heard him say that to the Devourer.
Yeah, but he tried to kill the Devourer.
This is true.
And then he tried to kill Melek at the end there.
And he said the same thing.
Mela.
So in exchange for letting him come back, he gave him his body so he could manifest, I guess. Which is weird.
He's like, I just want revenge.
But then he came back with the other horses anyway. So it's just a little puzzling, like the for this guy to come back.
Yeah, I think just wanted a character with a face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny enough.
Horses are better. What?
Funny enough, the guy seemed to almost have some moments of
Feeling
emotion
for Emilia,
when he
yeah.
was seeing it, but then he reset.
Yeah.
What I noticed is he was speaking in full sentences up until the emotions of Emilia started to get stronger and stronger, and then he started doing that staccato speech.
Yeah.
And I think that's when the horse took over.
Yeah, like he exerted himself back. But then right at the end, he's like, I just want to kill this girl. Like, maybe it brought back the personalities, like, force him forward, but he was dead. Because that was when he was dying. So maybe that's the essence of what he wanted before he died or something like that. Yeah.
And apparently Puck has some pull in the underworld. Because, like, before he ran out of the place, that place where he was talking to the boss guy.
Yeah.
He's like, we need to settle the score. And then Puck's like, nah, fam.
Yeah, I think he just showed up there. And it's like, yeah, if you do anything other than what I want, everyone's dead. So let's do what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said he's going to consider the forest to be Sedan's territory.
And sorry, when he was talking to the underworld guy, the guy was like, "So are you the beast of the end?"
Yeah.
And then he was like, "If you don't say anything, yes." So it's like he's admitting to being this famed or notorious creature to this guy for some reason. Like, I didn't really get why that happened, apart from maybe trying to instill fear in him.
Yeah.
To stay away from the forest.
I think Puck is kind of not full of himself or haughty or anything. He's well aware of how powerful he is. And yes, there are forces that can probably kill him, but the risk and the effort is not worth it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can know I'm the beast at the end. Just don't come here
Yeah.
because 90% of the planet can't do anything.
Yeah. Absolutely. And the last thing that I have is for the after credits. Subaru was like, well, what can you do? Snow melts and there's no ice that doesn't melt. And she's like, hope that the elves in the forest might melt. I mean, that's what I was hoping Maliki was coming to do, was to melt the people.
Yeah, that's what I thought was happening as well.
Yeah, the thing that came up in my mind when I saw this fight was like the Roswell Puck fight.
Mm.
And then like this fight seems pretty big. I can't imagine, like they made a crater, but it still wasn't to the proportions that they talked about Roswell and Puck's fight. They had to like redraw the border apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should read it
Oh,
out.
the map.
Yeah, and you can see like Puck is extremely defensive of Leah, so I can see that coming. Like Roswell's like, I have an insignia, it's calling towards this direction, I must get this girl. And Puck is like, no you ain't.
That's why I was really hoping we saw that conversation.
Yeah.
Because like what? Look at what Puck did. He killed a guardian or whatever that thing was.
Yeah, a balance keeper, mediator of balance of the world.
Yeah, so why was he willing to acquiesce anything to Roswell?
To Roswell, right? So how did Roswell convince? That's crazy. Yeah.
Probably more Emilia.
Emilia probably got involved. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope that comes up in season 2.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Well, guys, thank you guys very much for being here with us through this movie. We're going to be getting right into season 2 after this. Thank you guys for being here. If you like your time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Check out the Patreon in the description if you guys want to see an episode a whole week early. And other than that, we'll be seeing you next time React Packs. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
And special thanks to Chance, Beelzebub, Jalen, Lucky, Joker, and Time Machine.